Look at my baby! They're like, get this crazy man off the streets!
Notice, but lately I've been drifting aimlessly.
Enos will return next Wednesday evening at 8 o'clock, 7 Central and Mountain Time on most of these stations.
Tonight, CBS Flashback Friday begins with a blast from the good old past. Stick around now, because we have a surprise for you. Ever wonder what happened to those Duke boys? Well, they're back, along with the whole gang. Bo, Luke, Cousin Daisy, Sheriff Roscoe, Uncle Jesse, even the General Lee.
Along with 2 new Dukes, and they could be too hot for Hazzard to handle.
It's their all-new homecoming movie. There's action, romance, down-home fun at its best. Tom Wopat, John Schneider, Catherine Bach. The Dukes of Hazzard reunion next.
Just a good old boy, never meaning no harm. Beats all you never saw, been in trouble with the law since the day they was born. Straightening the curves, yeah, flattening the hills. Someday the mountain might get them, but the law never will. Making their way the only way they know how. That's just a little bit more than the law will allow. Making their way the only way they know how. Yeah. That's just a little bit more than the law will allow. I'm a good old boy. You know my mama loved me, but she don't understand. They keep her showing my hands and not my face on TV. Just a good old boy, they wouldn't change if they could. Fighting the system like a true modern day Robin Hood.
Welcome to Hazzard County. This is Bo Duke and Luke Duke. They're cousins. They fight the system. That's Cousin Daisy. She works as a waitress, but aspires to better things. Now, Daisy can cause more trouble than a brand new baby. Jesse Duke is a clan patriarch. Now, you're gonna love old Jesse. He's quite a study. Jesse's a retired moonshiner, and he's very religious. Although he's well-read, he's rough as a mouthful of bark when he's riled. Bo and Luke always have breakfast with Jesse, except on Saturdays, when they eat at the garage, on donuts and beer. General Lee was their racing car. They built him from the wheels up. Although they had another car, when the boys expected trouble, they drove the General, which meant they drove him a lot. The Duke family had been in the whiskey business 50 years before the Declaration of Independence. They fought everybody from the British to the Confederacy to the U.S. government to stay in it. Until last year when Bo and Luke got caught on a whiskey run. So Jesse swallowed a lifetime of pride and signed a treaty with the U.S. government to stop making whiskey, if Bo and Luke could get probation. You see, he loved them boys better than life itself. Now that's Miss Tisdale of the U.S. Postal Service, and she's a case. She took up bike riding when her doctor told her to slow down. Besides being the town's best mechanic, Cooter Davenport was known as the Rembrandt of Hazzard County. For $29.99, he could repaint an old hearse and make it look new enough to satisfy the fussiest undertaker in the world. Now that's Sheriff Little from Chickasaw County. One mean lawman. The only thing that he hates more than people who make moonshine is people who try to run it through his county. Escorting Luke to Daisy's cell was Deputy Enos Strait. He and the boys grew up together. Enos had a crush on Daisy and a reputation of being the oldest virgin in Hazzard County.
Now, Enos, now you can tell me. Any change? Well, hang in there.
Lester Crabb is known throughout Hazzard as a traveling sheriff. He's wore out the law enforcement in 14 counties. Lester's motto is orders, and he believes in the 11th commandment, the one Moses forgot. And when Lester walks by, babies cry, flowers wilt. Sheriff Roscoe Coltrane. After 30 years as a fairly honest lawman, most of Roscoe's pension got defeated in the last bond election. Now, this left Roscoe to face retirement on a bad case of hemorrhoids, and about 2 years left in office to grab all he could. So overnight, Roscoe became the best lawman that money could buy. He got a rake off from moonshine, contraband, and even portable prostitution in 2 cruising RV campers. The Boar's Nest, owned by Boss Hogg, is the slickest club in Hazzard. All the elite go there. It has a $1 cover charge to keep out the riffraff. Boss Jefferson Davis Hogg was born on the dirt floor of a sharecropper's shack. And from there, things kind of went downhill. But everybody has a talent, and Boss has a gift of graft. In a dazzling career in Hazzard County, ranging from moonshine to political corruption, Boss has been chased by everything from revenuers to bloodhounds to irate husbands. Dukes of Hazzard will continue.
You'll flying up the road in the General Lee in swift pursuit. You can guarantee our Roscoe and Boss Hogg lighten the trail. If they get you, you know they'll toss you in jail. You zig and you zag, spin out with ease, but Roscoe's got Luke and Bo in a tight squeeze. But coming up again is that great big leap. You make it good, but Roscoe winds up in a great big heap. Yahoo! So if you want to fly and do stunts like real with cars that got the look and the racing feel, you get the Dukes of Hazzard racing sets, which is from Ideal. Yahoo!
The Dukes of Hazzard. Sponsored by Tang Instant Breakfast Drink with natural orange flavor and a full day's supply of vitamin C in every glass.
I thought it was time for Jimmy to have his own car.
Isn't he a little young? The Dukes of Hazzard.
It's the General Lee.
Don't forget your cookies. The General Lee has electronic starting and motor sounds. And when you blow the horn...
Hey, it's the Dukes of Hazzard.
General Lee.
The General Lee's a great first car for your kid. Jimmy. Jimmy! But I tell you, once he starts driving, he'll never want to stop.
Hey, guys, what you reading? The Dukes of Hazzard. In 3D. Triple awesome. There's a 3D comic and magic view in every special Shreddy spot. Yeah. What's a 3D?
Here comes the big bowl of shredded. We can see your smile of delight. Oh, we shredded, crisp, crunchy fun. Mighty good, mighty big little bite.
Yep.
And now back to Dukes of Hazzard.
Listen, our cousin Daisy said y'all want to talk to us.
But she didn't say about what.
Well, I'm a big fan of yours, Bo.
Really?
You too, Luke.
Great.
Oh, that car out there, I spent over $100,000 conditioning and modifying it. Now all I need is a first-rate driver and a backup.
Well, shoot, we don't know much of anybody around here.
I think you'll find these contracts more than generous.
Contracts?
I want you to drive for me. And Luke, I want you to be my chief mechanic and backup driver. Well, aren't you even going to read them?
No thanks, ma'am.
And there's nothing I can say that would change your minds?
No, ma'am, but we sure do appreciate the offer. Thanks for the beer. Yeah, thank you. Bye-bye.
Did you tell Uncle Jesse about the offer you turned down to drive on the NASCAR circuit?
Daisy.
I'm so proud of you. I could just bust.
What?
Didn't you tell Uncle Jesse?
No.
Why?
Changed our minds.
Yeah. Do y'all have any idea how much money there is in driving a NASCAR? Well, we can buy another farm.
I don't believe what I'm hearing. Y'all better tell me this is a joke.
It ain't no joke, Daisy. We ain't gonna be gone forever, Daisy. You're coming back.
Now, I want y'all to take a real good long look, because Hazzard County history is being made. Bo and Luke are leaving Hazzard to fulfill a lifelong dream of racing on the NASCAR circuit. And the whole family's taking them to the airport. Old Bo just couldn't resist throwing in one last jump, just for old time's sake. Bye, boys.
Kinda empty, ain't it?
Bo and Luke ought to be landing in Atlanta by now, huh?
Yeah.
Uncle Jesse, I'm real happy that those boys made the NASCAR circuit. It's just that things aren't going to be the same around here anymore.
That's for sure. But we knew it was gonna happen sooner or later.
Yeah?
It ain't like they just up and left us high and dry here. They didn't take that job now until they was sure Coy and Vance would be along here to give us a hand.
Still, nobody could be like Bo and Luke. I mean...
Of course not. But listen, Coy and Vance, well, they just can't be ordinary people. Coy got to be a test driver up there in Detroit. Now, you got to be somebody to do that. And Vance, he was moving right up in the Merchant Marine before they decided to throw in together. Now listen, them two's got Duke blood in their veins. And having that, they're going to be something special. You wait and see.
Daisy, Uncle Jesse.
Hey, Prince! How are you?
This sure beats any port I ever seen in the Merchant Marine.
Sam, we're beginning to wonder if you'd ever get here.
If I'd have known we was gonna get a welcome like this, we would have come back years ago. Ain't that right, Coy?
Shoot, we never would have left.
Hey, Coy!
Hey, Uncle Jesse, how you doing? Oh, you're great. Hey, you ain't changed one bit in 6 years.
What do you mean I ain't?
Well, maybe your clothes shrunk a little.
Coy, I still don't know how to take you.
Uncle Jesse, you still look like you could take us over your knee and pound some sense into us.
Well, that would depend on how much sense you needed pounded into you. It's good to have you both home.
It's good to be here. I don't know if anybody's told you or not, but welcome back to Hazzard.
Where y'all been? Where you
Glad to see you.
See y'all too. You're looking good.
Roscoe?
Daisy Duke! Daisy!
Coy Duke.
Coy Duke. Sir.
Vance Duke.
Yes, sir.
What are you doing in my office?
In fact, what are you even doing in Hazzard County?
Oh, when you lived here 6 years ago, I thought we'd seen the last of you.
And good riddance to bad rubbish, I might add. You were worse than Bo and Luke Duke.
Well, real sorry to make your day, gentlemen, but Coy and me, we're back for good.
But good? Oh, Roscoe. Roscoe, of all the people to come back into my life now.
I know it.
Coy and Vance Duke. They make their cousins Bo and Luke look like choir boys.
Yeah, I know. It's just...
Somebody up there hates me.
Oh, little fat buddy. Somebody down here likes you.
You know something, cuz?
What's that?
At all the fancy places I've been in, it's still real nice being back in Hazzard.
Funny, I feel the same way.
I wouldn't trade life here for anything.
Oh, man.
Very nice. What about the letter?
Now, put that thing away. Now ain't the time.
All right, now listen, since we got ourselves a tie here, it looks like we're going to have to give out duplicate prizes. Anyhow, I'm very pleased to announce that the winners are Bo and Luke Dukes.
Well, Bo's slowing down his old age.
Well, sir, don't y'all want to get a better look at the lovers?
You come home for a visit, didn't write or nothing?
Oh, well, we ain't exactly home for a visit, Uncle Jesse. We're home for good.
All right, now, Luke. Why don't you and Bo tell us what it is you're keeping from us?
Well, what do you mean by that?
Well, now, Taylor, since you've been home, you've been talking about everything but what brought you home.
Go ahead, show him the letter, Coy.
It's from Aunt Bessie. Uncle Albert, he's in the hospital and looks like he'll be there a while.
Yeah, what with 2 kids to raise and nobody to help with the farm chores, we thought it'd be a good idea if we went up there and helped her out a little bit.
Yeah, so Coy and Vance gave Luke and me a call, and, well, shoot, we figured it would coming on by this way anyway, so we'd,
Just sort of fit in with our plans.
I'm sure Aunt Bessie needs the help, but gee whiz, you fellas didn't get to do anything you set out to do.
We got one more surprise for you. Go get it.
Wait a second. Hold on just a second.
You wait to see this.
There she is.
NASCAR Mobile Cup.
Your names are engraved in it, my
First
goodness.
place. Ain't that great? Bo and Luke Duke. And then we was celebrating, and after that, Luke and me kind of got to thinking that...
And we started talking about old times back here in Hazzard. You know, the Boar's Nest and you and Daisy and...
Well, we kind of came to the point where figured we just loved y'all too much to stay away, so we figured we'd come on home.
Hazzard just sort of seemed the place to be.
All right. First place in Mobile.
Uncle Jesse, we can't thank you enough for all the kindness you and Daisy showed us while we stayed here.
Oh, don't thank me. Just tell you what you do. You just write regular. That'll be thanks. And now drive careful on the road and stop and eat once in a while on the road. Give Aunt Bessie our regards and Here, gonna miss you.
I'll miss you too.
Take care of yourself.
Looks like I got some speck in my eye.
Listen, I made y'all a snack for the road.
Thank you.
Sure love you.
Love you.
Too. I'm gonna miss you.
I'm gonna miss you so much.
Take care of these guys, will you?
Yeah. I better take care of that speck in Uncle Jesse's eye, too.
Right then.
I'll take care. Huh?
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Well, there you go. Take your snack, would you? Sure looks like y'all took good care of the General Lee.
The General took good care of us.
Yeah.
One thing. Cooter fixed the radiator last week, and we ain't had time to test it.
Well, you take care of that.
Y'all take care of yourself.
We love you, Will.
All right.
Keys at General Lee.
Dang, this is kind of like changing to the guard at Buckingham Palace.
There you go. There you go, buddy.
All right, man. You take care of yourself, Steph.
Trouble.
Thanks for holding down the fort, all right?
Keep between the ditches, all right? Well, wait a minute.
All right, buddy.
All right.
See you.
Vance, the door's open.
Kind of cracked this, no?
Yeah. Don't be strangers, you two.
All right, you take care. If Roscoe ever chase you up our way, you stop by and say hey, all right?
You got it. All right.
What a pair. Bo and Luke were back home, and things were back to normal in Hazzard County. Dukes of Hazzard will continue.
I'll catch you now, Duke. Catch my dust.
Dukes of Hazzard wrist racers, stunt cars that you twist. You can spin out, pop a wheelie right from your wrist.
Dukes of Hazzard wrist racers. The Duke's car does a wheelie, the sheriff a spin out.
Dukes of Hazzard wrist racers, stunt cars that you twist. You can spin out, pop a wheelie right from your wrist. Wrist racers.
Duke and Sheriff. Dukes of Hazzard wrist racers come with everything you see, sold separately. New from Knickerbocker.
We're coming on.
Friday, the Dukes of Hazzard explode once again with the fastest hour of fun around as Cousin Daisy uses all her natural talent to try and help Bo and Luke Duke stop Boss Hogg's bootleg record business. Friday at 9, 8 Central and Mountain.
Saturday, the Dukes are racing around the world with Boss Hogg hot on their tail feathers. Saturday morning.
Tomorrow on CBS.
Friday on the Dukes in an all-new episode, that mean green machine is back.
We're all in for a heap of trouble.
And the Dukes have to tangle with some tanked-up desperados.
Riding along on a sunny day, you can pretend you're crossing town, but there's a roadblock in your way.
Can you make it, Bobby Joe? The Dukes of Hazzard power cycle will get me through.
It's got mag-type wheels with knobby tires, and you can make it spin out.
I'll get you.
You got sure grip handlebars, and you can make it spin out.
Not again. Oh, that Dukes of Hazzard power cycle.
The Dukes of Hazzard power cycle with spin-out lever. Assembly required. From Coleco.
Howdy.
Hey. You can call it fate. In Hazzard County, it's called Duke's luck.
Yeah.
But something led Bo and Luke to that capital city junkyard and right up to that wreck of an old black Charger. Sounds like a song old Willie'd sing, don't it?
It's a little rough underneath there, don't it? How bad is it?
Well, we get after it with some tools. We can fix it up, I guess.
Front end's pretty banged up. I think I could straighten her out. Think that engine fit?
Yeah?
Let's do it.
All right.
Well,
A little worse than I expected.
oh, I seen them worse than this, Uncle Jesse. I mean, we gonna make us a silk purse out of a sow's ear, right here.
Well, Cooter, where do we start?
We start with some acetylene torches, some crowbars, and we just go to bending metal.
These old leaf springs look just fine. And I think them new shocks you put on there ought to help us out a whole lot.
Well, that's good, because if she gets to swaying, she'll go out from under you.
Yes, sir.
What are you doing?
Welding the doors shut.
What are you doing that for?
Well, you weld the doors shut on a racing car for safety's sake.
How do you get in?
Climb through the windows.
Count me out.
All right.
Hit it.
Hit it again.
Yes, sir. We got us a hog. Yeah, boy. Hear that little tapping in there, little Cooter?
A little tapping, the timing's a little off.
Well, listen, you two get after that, and we'll see if we can find some paint to throw on this thing.
All right. Well, Uncle Jesse, I think sounds great, huh?
Is this all the paint you got here, Cooter?
This is almost all orange.
Yeah, y'all, I am a little thin in the paint department, but now that's a nice reddish orange.
Wow. It's awesome. It's just awesome.
Yeah, and this old boy's gonna run awesome, too.
And I love the way you put that old one on the side, fellas.
Yeah, well, from now on out, that's going to be the story of our lives. We start out with nothing. It's #1 here all the way.
Hey, man, I'll tell you something else. Uncle Jesse couldn't have come up with a better name. I mean, after we put the rebel flag on there and stuck that Dixie horn in there, there couldn't have been nothing more appropriate than General Lee.
Step on the gas, not on the brake. The gas is on the right.
Hit it on him.
What's the matter?
I have been dreaming of catching the General General Lee, ever since I joined the force. It's gonna get me a race.
Well, don't get too excited, Cletus. I think it was just luck the General's not feeling too good today.
I ain't so sure it was just luck. I think it was plain bound to happen. General's over the hill. He's ready for the junk heap. He sure ain't worth fixing no more.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about getting rid of the General Lee just as soon as we can.
Buzzers on a buzzsaw. Get rid of the General Lee. Why wouldn't be no fun around Hazzard at all without him?
Luke, you out of your mind or something?
Just because I'm willing to admit the General Lee ain't worth keeping no more?
You can't get rid of this car. I mean, this car's chock full of memories.
Everybody in Hazzard knows this car's held together with spit and baling wire.
Well, Luke, that's no reason to get rid of him. We can just fix him.
Bo, can't you see it? This car's history. Now, either you're too stupid or too stubborn to admit it.
I got a good mind to show you how stupid and stubborn I am right here and now.
No, just hold it right there. Now, listen, I'm gonna call Cooter, and he's gonna come out here and give y'all a tow. I think you've been in the sun a little too long.
Now, being as how the Dukes built the General from the ground up, well, he's family. I felt that way about an old convertible one time.
Yeah, would you boys care for a little taste of sip and shine?
No, thanks. Luke here's on business.
Business? Well, in that case, I'll take the little taste I was going to give you. You never waste a taste. Oh, that is silky. Well, what can I do for you, boys?
Well, the General's been ailing lately, and we was thinking that...
Ailing? The General is sick? Well, I got just the thing for it. Look what it's done for me.
Yeah, well, we weren't thinking so much of a cure as maybe trading up to something newer.
I just happen to have this little buggy you can shine up to. Oh, shine, huh? There, now, what do you think of this little red beauty?
It looks kind of yellow to me, Hobie.
Yeah, well, through my eyes, they all look red.
Yeah, she's a beauty, all right. Yeah, pity, though, Luke, we can't afford it.
Well, it's only $1,500.
Now, hold on a second, Bo. Now, I won the right to do the negotiating. Remember?
Yeah.
Hobie, how about $800 for the General?
Well, I've got to drink this something. You got yourself a deal.
So, the boys had themselves a yeller car. Don't that look weird?
Now, I have had a wonderful idea. I was just thinking, what if we had an overland moonshine race like we used to have with the famous General Lee of the Dukes? And I have convinced Miss Mama Joe Max to sponsor a vehicle to race against with a $1,000 prize. Of course, we all know that General Lee is long gone.
What do you mean, long gone? General Lee's family. And he's been stored over in Cooter's garage.
Well, I sold off all my tools, took all them junk cars and put them in the old barn there, and General Lee's in there too.
It looks like it's haunted to me, Cooter.
Yeah, it's haunted all right by a lot of great memories. Good to see the General.
Hey, Cooter, where exactly do you say you put the General?
He's gone. Yeah. Last person would have been in here would have been 3 years ago. Red Perkins, I gave him the junk cars. He must have took the General.
Absolutely. Red Perkins was the second best mechanic in Hazzard. But when Cooter went to Congress, Red became number one.
Hey, Red, what you doing, you sorry old Ridge Runner?
Ridge Runner? What? You mean my daddy. Retired. Florida.
Mavis? Is that you?
Hey, fellas! Hey, Gator!
Hey, Mavis. Gal, I believe you done grown up on us.
Yeah.
Very nicely, too.
Well, thank you.
We're looking. You know what your daddy did with them old cars I gave you?
Yeah, send him to the car crusher.
Oh, no.
See, Red took a car by mistake.
Yeah, it was an orange stock car with a 01.
A flag on the top?
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, Romeo's using it.
Who's Romeo?
Romeo is our rooster. Daddy was sending this car to the crusher when something made him stop.
He said it was just too pretty to destroy.
Well, Mavis?
Yeah.
Your daddy has got a whole lot of soul.
Wow. I had actually forgotten how great looking this car is.
General just added to his legend. Too pretty to die.
Now, friends, that is a pathetic sight.
Now, I'm telling y'all, we're going to have to work all night and all day to get the general right. And while we're at it, we ought to be praying on a miracle.
We'll do it.
Song. Hey, now, listen, just take it easy, except on the straightaways. I don't want no jumping at all. You're easy on the curves, because this suspension's still a little squirrely, all right? So no matter what you do, please, take it.
Y'all better not go to the refrigerator now. Dukes of Hazzard will continue.
It's new Dukes of Hazzard Finger Racer Crash Cars.
Dukes of Hazzard finger racers, they speed right off the ring. You can watch them crash apart when they hit most anything. Finger racers.
Dukes of Hazzard Finger Racers with Sheriff's Car and General Lee sold separately. You can even race against yourself.
Dukes of Hazzard finger racers, they speed right off a ring. You can watch them crash apart when they hit most anything. Finger racers.
Dukes of Hazzard Finger Racers come with everything you see here. Duke's Car and Sheriff's Car sold separately. New from Knickerbocker.
It's the classic Hollywood tale.
I went and stayed with Uncle Jesse for a few months back in the early 80s.
And he left some scratches in the hood of the General Lee, and he left the seat all scooted way up.
You know, it's like they didn't want me back.
I just feel like Uncle Jesse would want me to patch it all up with my cousin. So I gave Coy a call, and I invited him to a family reunion, Dukes Fest.
How will this Hollywood story end? Find out for yourself at Dukes Fest 2008, June 28th and 29th.
Looking good together, looking good.
Enos, he's moving up from Hazzard County, so look out, L.A.
You can drive in the city.
Enos, he's busting crime in his own down-home country way.
What's up now?
Enos, premiering Wednesday at 8, 7 Central Time.
Looking good together.
The Dukes are at Hill. The Dukes of Hazzard, that is. With all the excitement and color of those good old boys from TV. And the Hills Dukes of Hazzard shop is packed with lots of official Dukes clothes for kids. All genuine Dukes and fun to wear. And lots of Dukes toys, too. All the real thing. Dukes of Hazzard. Visit Hills Dukes of Hazzard shop. Dukes fun, all at Hills low prices every day. At Hills, our Dukes are up.
And now, back to Dukes of Hazzard.
And back at the farm, Enos went a-calling on Daisy.
Daisy Duke, will you marry me?
Enos. Please don't say it's sudden.
Enos.
Daisy, it's been going on since the 7th grade.
You make me so proud. Enos.
Boys?
Sure.
How long are you going to be working on the General here?
We're just about done now, Uncle Jesse. Why?
Well, I need a spool of barbed wire. I wonder if you'd pick it up for me in town.
No problem. Besides, that'll give us a good excuse to poke around and see what Boss and Roscoe's up to.
Got it, cousin. We still got it. I'm not so sure about our old friend here, though.
People must not have enough to do today. We got company again. I don't recognize these guys.
Police cars just a lot faster than they used to be.
That is why I am an auto trader. Oh, look out!
cameras right about now. Auto Trader lets you search for Bluetooth, trash control. This one even has remote start.
This time make sure the door's open.
I think they all do.
Really? Hang on.
Fight the system like a two-modern-day Robin Hood, yeah. Making the way, the only way they know how.
Can't seem to shake the sheriff's new card. What was that?
It's an alert from Auto Trader. I just told them what we needed, and they go find it.
They can do that?
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
All right.
Hi, Luke.
Oh, hey, Lonnie. Whoa, look out.
Hang on.
Another alert? Yep, price drop. Luke, we gotta get out of this.
Save your search. Hand me your phone.
All right. Whoa! Now, what am I gonna do about my Auto Trader search?
Pick it back up on my tablet.
Oh, it's a good idea. Whoa, 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 whoa!
Hey, boys.
Hey, Rusty. Fred, we'd like to see this one, please.
Can we get it in orange?
Making the way.
Another good thing about Hazzard County, we tend to have happy endings.
Shepherd of lost sheep, shepherd of lost sheep. Come in, you got your ears on.
Listen, Uncle Shepard, I don't think we should let Boss Hogg and Roscoe get away with this. So I took it upon myself to stop by and get a bunch of car magazines put in the outhouse. Also, I got some lye soap and a load of corn cobs. I think that ought to do it. Oh, and hey, Uncle Shepard, one more thing. So I figured I'd stop off the Boar's Nest, meet Luke there, and Daisy too, for a margarita. What do you say? Come back.
I'm headed back for Hazzard right now. Over and out.
And I'm heading for the Boar's Nest.
Don't y'all go away. Yeah, Uncle Shepard, don't go to the refrigerator now. I'm gone.
Now, the old boar's nest was destroyed during a wedding reception, so a new one opened up across town.
Nice car, fella. Very nice. There's two of them.
Yeah, did you notice there was a Jeep there too? Cool.
That's right. Yeah, let's get ready now. Let's try it. Just two good old boys. Never meaning no harm. They saw and never saw been in trouble with the law since the day they was born. Take it time. Straightening the curves and flattening the hills. Someday the mountain might get them, but the law never will. Well, they're making their way the only way they know how. That's just a little bit more than the law would allow. Making their way the only way they know how. That's just a little bit more than the law would allow. Just a good old boy.
He's a good old boy.
We wouldn't change it if we could. That is a fact. Fighting the system like a true modern day Robin Hood. See some of that guitar playing. Music's right in the car, not fly your car, Mike. Hey, let's go. Making their way the only way they know how. That's just a little bit more than the law would allow. I'm gonna take it up. Making their way the only way they know how. That's just a little bit more than the law would allow. Just a good old boy.
Just a good old boy.
And Cousin Daisy makes three. Cousin Daisy makes three.
That's right.
You know we sure miss old whaling, but we had ourselves a heck of a time on TV. Just a good old boy. Just a good old boy. But never meaning no harm. Wouldn't change if we could. That too. Fighting the system like a true modern day Robin Hood. Making their way the only way they know how. And that's just a little bit more than the law would allow. Making their way the only way they know how. Yeah, that's just a little bit more than the law would allow. Just a good old boy
And a good old girl, honey.
that's right, and change if we could. Still fighting the system like a true modern day Robin Hood. We still be fighting the system like a true modern day Robin Hood. Yeehaw!
We love you, Will. Love you. Wow. No, you can't drive. Not today.
Oh, we can do that. You gotta be older. Now, didn't the door ever slam? I thought I heard the door slam.
You all come back now. You hear?